Hey guys, how's it going? Alright, we're doing a little experiment in the man cave and we're using this, what do they call this bloody stuff? Air duster. So it's compressed air. You use it for like cleaning keyboards and printers and just blowing all the dust out of it. Now, James from Perth, who is actually not going to be James from Perth for too much longer, I think he's going to be James from Victoria. He actually posted on my Facebook page. It was somebody else's post. Somebody else in Perth had issues with having beer while they were on a motorbike trip, and it was bloody hot, and they'd bloody get it, and it was just all foam, and it was all crap. And they had an idea of using this, and they used it, and I'm pretty sure they said it worked out pretty good. So we're going to give it a go. So what I've got over there is some Jim Beam, some 4X Gold beer, and a bottle of water. So let's go over and get going with it. Alright, so what we're going to first do is I've got one of those little temperature monitor Duvalaki things. These three bottles here, I've been sitting them on the heater inside so they're warm, which is to simulate actually being out in a hot day because it's cold at the moment. So I'm going to open these up. That smells good. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to turn this thing on. Cool, so what's that saying? That's saying 18 degrees at the moment, so I'm going to put that in here. Jesus. We'll see what that goes up to. So it's rising up. So we've got 25 degrees in that. Yum. So in the beer, so the beer is exactly the same. And the water, I'm presuming this is all going to be the bloody same anyway because they've all been sitting in the same spot. Cool, so that's 25 degrees. So now all we've got to do is get this stuff. Now what we've got to do is turn this upside down and just hit it, I suppose. Are you ready? Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. We have a malfunction. It's not cold yet. This isn't actually working the way I thought it was going to work. Alright, so that now feels cold. Oh, what's that? Oh, obviously it says 12 degrees. Obviously I was hitting that thing. Let's see what happens. 13. Alright, so that's made it colder. That's worked. But that whole fizzing up stuff, I don't know about that. We'll try the beer now, see what that does. Oh, that's all icy. Wow. That's going up 15, 16, 17, 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. There you go, that'll do. Oh, 24. Alright, let's give it a shot. Jeez, I'm nearly bloody out. That's it, I'm out. And so here we go. Obviously, if I didn't open these bloody cans, it's going to have worked better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this quits right now. It's too late to go and buy another one of these, but I'll come back to you tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day now. I went out and I've bought some more of this air duster stuff. Now this stuff that I had last night, I bought that from Harvey Norman for $14. That's 350 mil. This is 400 mil. And I bought it from Kmart for $5. $14, $5. It's good to shop around. Now also grabbed some beer. So I've got VB, which is real beer, and Foster's. I know some of the Aussie guys would have seen that Foster's tin sitting over there and going, what the bloody hell is Mark doing drinking Foster's? Yeah, I've done that for the Americans. Us Aussies don't drink this stuff. So I've got my water bottle of, so all this, I've put all this stuff on the inside, I've heated it all up and it's been sitting there, so it should be at room temperature. I'm using the water bottle as a gauge, so I don't have to open these cans up. So currently we are at, if I get you guys to see that, so it's 12 degrees here in the man cave. I'm going to put this in here and hopefully we can see it quickly change. 13. Get my fingers off it. Sorry guys. Where are we? 20. I can't read that. You guys can read it, I'm sure. Cool, so we're going to go with 24 degrees is what everything there is. So I watched a couple of videos. There's the crazy Russian guy who does all the bloody crazy hacks and all that kind of stuff. He's as funny as I don't know what. And he does it and he uses a bottle and cools it all down and it seems to work and whatever. I've watched another couple of ones. I watched a guy doing a bottle of beer. He used a towel behind it and he bloody did it all and got it all whatever, and he shook it a little bit. I don't think the amount that he shook it, but when he opened up popped the bloody cap off, all the bloody beer comes flowing out. So I'm hoping that's not going to happen once we do this, because that will just render this bloody stupid. So, what did I say that for? I've lost my train of thought, guys. Oh, I know what I was going to say. My goal is to have a 6-pack. So we've pulled up somewhere, somewhere to camp, and we're going to drink a 6-pack. I'm going to leave this in the 6-pack and have these really close together and try and squirt all the stuff in and around so it all kind of like stays in there, and see if that helps to be able to cool down more bloody cans than just doing the 1 or 2, because I reckon I'll waste a lot of bloody of air doing it that way. Alright, so we're going to try and do these 2 beers first. I'm going to try and do them. I'll try and do them together. Alright, here goes. Now, the other thing is, I don't know whether I should be doing it really close or having it back off or what the deal is. And when I've looked at videos, people do it all differently. So here we go. Do I have to shake this? There you go, guys. That's one can down. So that seemed to be, you can see it all there. It seems to be working pretty good. I'll just give it a little minute just to really use up all that ice around there to cool it down. That actually might help a little bit as well. Now the other thing, you'll notice that I'm using cans, not glass bottles. Obviously this is for motorcycles, so we don't want to be carrying glass bottles. We want to be carrying cans. Alright, let's open her up. Ah, excellent, look at that! It didn't foam. Oh, the Foster's is. Oh no, here they go a little bit. Alright, so now we're currently at, it's saying now 11. So what was it? It was 24 degrees. That's down at 10 degrees. Sitting at 10. And you'll believe me, I'm not bullshitting, this is what it's saying. 10 degrees. So that's gone from 24 degrees down to 10 degrees. And that's certainly cooled it down, absolutely. Jesus. What the hell was I thinking? Ugh. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is try and get this whole 6-pack cooled up as much as we can. Start off this way. Oh, keep bloody that cap. There you go, we're out. I mean, I could most probably do another one, but to make this kind of like more, you know, a feasible thing, you'd only want to take one of those cans, otherwise it just becomes too bloody bulky and your pricey alcohol bloody goes sky high. But at the other end of the spectrum is that if you're out there and you've been bloody riding hard all day and you pulled up and all you want is a cold beer, when you got something that's bloody hot, I reckon it would have been worth it to bring one of these along. Alright, so hopefully that all feels cold. Oh, that doesn't feel so cold there. Alright, we'll open her up and see what happens. Yeah, so that still feels warm. But now what are we? 11 degrees. So these were again 24 degrees. Whack her in. Oh, we've gone 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 degrees. So that means from 24 to 17 it's dropped a 6-pack. And look, I'll grab one of these middle ones. 16, 17, so 17. So that's actually fairly well evenly got that all to the same temperature. I mean, I haven't opened them all up, and I'm not going to bloody open them all up, and I'm going to waste them. Oh yeah. So that's definitely cooler than what it was, obviously by the temperature. And I can drink that, that's no worries whatsoever. Obviously beer's a little bit a Jim Beam being warm as opposed to a beer, I think the Jim Beam would be easier to drink a little bit, obviously being warm. So there you go, guys. That does work. I don't know if it's feasible or not feasible, but I suppose if you're going somewhere and it's going to be really hot and you know you're going to be having something like this, it wouldn't hurt to have one of them, just even if you were to manage to get a couple really bloody cool or whatever. So there you go. Alright guys, bloody brilliant. Keep on riding. Well, we've made it, well, we're out at the, shut up dickhead. Alright, so we're at Krusty Demon Pit.